It's interesting that everyone wants a second witness, but the first time somebody gave a prophecy, there was no second witness. So the second witness does not have to do with prophecy. It was actually, if you were going to condemn someone to die, it was required that there be a second witness, because two people in a room and one man ends up dying and the other doesn't, he can have a pretty good story. But we need a second witness if we're going to pronounce a death sentence on somebody else. And this is really what that second witness was all about. It doesn't mean that I need to have a second witness when it comes to prophecy, biblical prophecy. That's not what this means. And anything that there was new that came along in prophecy, a repeat and enlarge, when something was enlarged, that meant there was additional information that was given that the previous prophet or another prophet did not have. There was no second witness in that repeat and enlarge. And the long and short of this is why Paul, the Apostle Paul, took so much heat when he was alive, because he was expanding on things that needed expanding on, but things that were never expanded on in times past. Let me give you an example. When the book of Hebrews, which I believe, my personal opinion is, I don't think there's anyone that could have written the book of Hebrews other than Paul. That's to be debated, but my own personal opinion is that Paul wrote the book of Hebrews. Why do I say that? Is Paul was a scholar of scholars. There are things in the book of Hebrews that no one else, not even the disciples, wrote about. It was brand new information for people. And this is why he met with conflict with his own brothers in the faith. And when I say his own brothers, I'm not talking about just his fellow Israelites. I'm talking about James and the disciples. He was in conflict with them a portion of his time here on earth, and it's because he was teaching things that they did not understand. There was no second witness. And things like Melchizedek. He would make statements about Melchizedek that are not written anywhere else. And in fact, he said, because you're so shallow in your thinking, you need milk to drink instead of meat. He says, there's a lot of things I'd like to talk to you about Melchizedek, but you can't handle it. It's like, wow, what a sad commentary for the church back then. We're living in a time where we've got to have all the truth. We cannot be shy about a better understanding of the Word. We've got to embrace it. We've got to investigate different understandings, even if there are no second witnesses.